మిత్రులారా, బంధువులారా, వనకము, స్వాగతము టు South Asia Maps, your education channel. This is your presenter, Dr. J. Reddy, J. Tirupati Reddy. Mitronam, we are continuing our Assam series, Assam province series. This is the part B, that is 01B. Previously, we have discussed around about 16 or so physiographic regions, physical geography related regions, essentially geographic regions in part A. In part B, we will be covering the rest of them. After this presentation, you will get a deeper understanding, clarity. I have delineated around about 35 or so physiographic regions, and if you go over these two series, you will get a deeper understanding of this region. మిత్రులారా, ఈ దినము మనము అస్సాం రాష్ట్రము యొక్క నైసర్గిక స్వరూపాన్ని, భౌగోళిక స్వరూపాన్ని గురించి క్షుణ్ణంగా తెలుసుకుంటాము. And this is our Assam state or province series. This is the Assam series, Assam plus it is a British Assam or colonial Assam region broadly. I have covered Sylhet region, that is Shrihatta, Bhumi region. Now today that was parted by the surrendered rather by the Congress leadership to the Mumini conquistadors and Jinnah League in 1947. We are in part 01B. Physiographic regions, part B of Assam series, the land of Raja Shishukapa, who reigned between 2028 to 2068, a long reign of around about 40 years. And all these presentations, Mitranam, you can find at South Asia Maps JRD. This is YouTube education channel. There are around about already 770 or so videos. For your convenience, I have posted them in round about 70 or so playlist. You can pick and choose the point of your interest. So previously, Mitronam, we looked at the physiographic regions of Assam, part A, that is 0A, round about half of them. This is 0B. So in order to differentiate, I have made it the task clear here. B is part B, that is the Brahmadesha, that is the Burma region, Myanmar region. I have put it here as a landmarks. You can see those differences. Mitranam, why should you say, let's take for example, why should we be looking at the physiographic regions? This is the political administrative map of Assam. We can see the historic districts of Goalpara and Kamrupa, and Darrang and Lakhimpur, Sivasagar and Naugang and Kachar. I have added Shrihatta, Sylhet here, Meghalaya Plateau and Mymensingh and Dhaka and Tipera, that is the Komila will be some area. When you look at this in the right hand side, you'll get a three-dimensional view. This is the political or administrative geography maps. This is the physical. There's the physical nature, how the land looks like, the mountains, rivers, plateaus. You can see the outer Himalayas, middle Himalayas, and greater Himalayas, Meghalaya plateau very clearly, and the Kosi river region and Tista region and Sankosh Gadadhar region and Dhaka city, Dhakeshwari and Shillong town and Pragjyotishapura, that is the current Guwahati Dispur area. If you look at them, you get a broader idea. Take for example, like how the current, like the Bengali Mumini occupation of Assam is happening, and why this is happening, and all these things are intricately related to understanding the physiography. Physical geography will give you a broader understanding, like the partition concept. Why the partition line, that is the Radcliffe line on the east side, Dauki line and Barak line and Sankosh line, just stopped on that particular place, only like this. What is the, so this gives rather than the a deeper understanding that will increase your ability to pursue the geography, culture, heritage, how the land physiography shapes our economy, current polity, and the military industrial complexes, that is the niches. Modern Assam was conceptualized or brought by after Anglo-Burmese War during the time of Lord Ahom around about 2026 when the Treaty of Andabu was signed between the defeated Burmese king. This is the general British imperialism, Archibald Campbell, on behalf of Lord Amherst, the Governor General of East India Company. I will go over this map. I will change interchange so that this gives the all the physiographic regions, 35 or so we delineated. Why there is a 25 here and why it is. Yeah, why there are 25 here, we said is 35 means I have put like A, B, C, D so that it will be conceptually easier. So we have discussed before this one and we'll look at them. And if you want to expand, look at a bigger font, I have also posted here. The first part, you can see this A part, that what we talked about before broadly. And this part we'll be looking at, and if you see the font which I will be showing is little less, you can stop here and have a broader understanding. I put it B here, that part we are looking here. This is the Brahmaputra river, that's called Shangpo or Siang river, Dihang river, H. Here letter H is very critical because there are similarly named rivers, Brahmaputra and Jamuna. You can stop his part B. I will go over these things and I'll show you that map, and I'll actually take you to different maps so that you will get a broader idea. And all these things I'll be exploring in detail. That means we'll be taking each of them and talking about 15-20 minutes so that you will get a deeper understanding. This is a Vihanga Vikshanam or bird's eye view or broader understanding or overview. So 15 AB and 16. So this is the upper Assam Valley North, that is the Dhemaji region, Lakhimpur region and Sonitpur plains. Then the Majuli Island and Charlands 15B and 16 ABCD. That's the lower Assam, Sivaliks and Bhabar-Terai region and lower Assam Valley North. It should be south here. Lower Assam Valley North we are talking about is the upper Assam Valley, lower Assam Valley North. We'll see the difference. Lower Assam Valley, Kadar region and the Charland region. Kadar is essentially the newer alluvium where the river deposits. And Meghalaya plateaus detached spurs. That is the Chakrasila and Bhairaba and Nakatia and those hilly the spurs. We'll look at them. What is Upper Assam and Lower Assam? I have delineated here a little bit more. If you take the 43 degrees longitude, that is the east of the Greenwich line, that is essentially meridian. Anything east of is the upper Brahmaputra Valley. Anything lower is the lower Brahmaputra Valley. This is the broader conceptualization. This is the coming river or Jia Barali river. That is on the west side. There is a bigger town called Tejpur town. Guwahati here, Tejpur, Dibrugarh is also, all these or on the Brahmaputra river. This is the upper Brahmaputra valley region. This is the lower Brahmaputra valley region. North, because we take the demarcation Brahmaputra river, Shangpo river, that is called northern. This is the southern. Upper Brahmaputra region north, upper Brahmaputra region south. Lower Brahmaputra region west of Tejpur, Kameng, Jia, Barali regions is the lower. That is the Guwahati is the southern part of this lower, Gwalpara, Dhubri and all those. This is the northern part. That is the demarcation you have to keep in mind. Excuse me. So this is the 15A is upper Brahmaputra, upper Assam Valley North, Brahmaputra Valley. So this is the Kameng river. This is the Arunachal Pradesh. The Jia Barala river, and you will get the Tejpur town just somewhere here. So this is the northern part, this is the lower valley. 16A is the Shivalik Hills, this is the Bhutanese Hills, and Shivalik Hills and Bhabar-Terai region. Bhabar is essentially a rocky type of region where the rivers disappear and again re-emerge in the Terai region. Terai in this area is called Duars. Duars is the gateway. That means we have the Ganga Maidan here. We are going to Brahmaputra Maidan. Here at Duar, this is the region. This is the Malda Gap. So I have talked extensively about this somewhere. What is the Greater Himalayas? So Middle Himalayas sometimes is called, you remember, MIL, Middle Himalayas or Lower Himalayas. Inner Himalayas, all are the same. Outer are called Sivaliks. So 300 meters, 1500 to 1400, a broader area. So again the Sivaliks, below that you have Bhabar and Terai regions and Duars, and the plains. You can see the plains are in Punjab, they are called Doab regions. Below this Piedmont regions. Punjab, they are called Chayos or Chandigarh, Hoshiarpur, Chos or Kandi region. Essentially the plains is the Doab region there. Here Maidan region, the Bangar, that is the old alluvion, Kadar, new alluvion. We talked about that elsewhere. You can consult that one. So, so this is the lower part of the valley. West of the Kameng river, this is the northern part. This is the Bangar region. Bangar means the older alluvium. That means when the swift flowing rivers from the Bhutanese Himalayas, they deposited is older. The younger one is the Kadar region. That is the Charland region. Kadar and Charland, you see, they go together. What is a Charland and Kadar? I have explored here further. You can see. You see this is the Brahmaputra river somewhere here, because somewhere Brahmaputra, some places it can be 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13 kilometers away. It's like a moving ocean, one of the very mighty river that pumps so much amount of the water south of Chandpur, Ganga and Brahmaputra and Meghna. So in that river, a lot of silt comes. That is a tiny sandy area. This is the sandbars. So because the river moves so slowly, sluggishly, it deposits the sandbars. Those are called charlands. And some are cultivated very well. During the partition time, when the Sadullah was the chief minister at the time, Bengal famine, so a lot of Mameniya Muslims were invited there under the pretext of growing more food. Actually, it is like a grow more Mumini campaign, changing the demography of that area. So all related to physiographically, if you observe here, the Charland region in the Brahmaputra region. So this is the north and Kadar Charland region. The Meghalaya detached spurs. The Meghalaya Plateau region has a detached spurs. What is Meghalaya detached spurs? Means the Meghalaya is a plateau region. It's like an extension of the Deccan Peninsula, and this is the Kadar region and Bangar region. This is the lower part of the Assam Valley or Brahmaputra Valley. You can see these mountains. Most of these valley region is around about 45-50 meters. Also means sea level. Dhubri itself is around about 25. I will show you what is the actual height of Barpeta and Kokrajhar. You can see these areas. These are the detached spurs here. Some of thing I talked elsewhere, you see, Nandagiri, you can see this is the Kokraja, this is the railway line. The Bongaigan to South Salmara and Jogigopa and Goalpara, Naranarayan Bridge crossing there. And you can see CS is Chakrasila spur, and this is the NG is Nandagiri spurs here. Then the BU is Bhumeshwara spurs here. NA is the Nakata spurs here and Bhairab spurs here close to Brahmaputra, and KJ and BG, that is the Kakoijana and Bamungoan. On the both sides of the railway line between the Kokrajar and Barpeta towns. So these are the spur area, spurs. Then the Kishnai, Dudhnai and Kulsi river basins. Kishnai, Dudhnai and Kulsi river basins. So this is that's the Kish 16E and F. 16E is the Kishnai, Dudhnai, Kulsi river basins. 16F is the Meghalaya Piedmont region. Piedmont is like a plateau, like a somewhat small mountains. Piedmont, you see, the Piedmont region. They protrude into the Goalpara district, to the Boko region, and into the close to the Brahmaputra river, 16 feet. This is the river valley, the small gorges there. And I will talk that later, and I will show you a couple of pictures so that you will have a better idea. This is the part of Goalpara, old Goalpara, historic Goalpara district. I will be putting soon that presentation, and here I will be showing that borders and frontiers where old Goalpara and district information. Yeah, you can see here old Goalpara district. This is not complete, but for our purpose this will be sufficient. You have Meghalaya Plateau, a Piedmont region I have not shown here. The rivers that flow into the Brahmaputra, in the west side there is a Jinjiram. So sometimes the partition line is called the Jinjiram line also. So Piedmont region here, the Goalpara town here, Dhubri town here, Gauhati town here. Krishna is a river and gorge. Dudhna is a tributary of Krishna. There is also towns and also major urban, small urban centers, Krishna and Dudhna also. Diyosila is the tributary small Diyosila Valley Gorge region, and Singra, they are from the Boko river. And these are the Kulsi river that is also joins the Brahmaputra Mata river here. So we covered then Kishnai, Dudhnai, Kulsi river and Meghalaya Piedmont region, and then we'll show Char regions. That's we already see this, the sandbars, like in small islands within the mighty Brahmaputra river. Mankachar, I misspelled here. Mankachar, Charlands and Jinjiram river basin. Then we look at the Meghalaya Plateau, Hamren Plateau and Karbi Anglang. That is the eastern plateau is the Karbi Anglang, western plateau is the Hamren Plateau, sometimes called western Karbi Anglang. That is the Beitalangso region, and Mikir Hills and Rengma Hills. These are the Karbi Anglang Plateau subregions. We look at them. So this is the Meghalaya Plateau 18. Meghalaya Plateau again is a sub-plateaus and hilly regions like a Garo hilly region and Khasi hilly region and Jaintia hilly region. You remember Jammu and Kashmir, the Maharaja Gulab Singh Dogra, Rajarshi Gulab Singh Dogra's territory after second treaty of Amritsar. That is the Jammu and Kashmir there, Jaintia and Khasi there. Khasi means that is the Shillong Plateau region. And we see that one, Meghalaya Plateau. Meghalaya Plateau is an extension of Deccan Plateau region, and detached area is sometimes called Hamren Plateau region, somewhere here, that is the 19 Hamren Plateau region. Other detached plateau is called Karbi Anglang Plateau. Previously, the district used to be called Karbi Anglang District, Eastern Karbi Anglang, Western Karbi Anglang, or Eastern Mikir District, Western Mikir District. Essentially, geologically, that used to be a part of Meghalaya Plateau. Kalang River erosional, based upon the erosion, cut a deeper valley, Kapili River, essentially Kapili River. So you will see the detachment little bit, but essentially geologically they are the same. That was the entire plateau is the Karbi Anglang. I put 20A. The southern part is the Mikir-Rengma Hills, northern part is the Mikir Hills. So they close to Kaziranga National Park area. Somewhere here the Majuli Island. Majuli Island is a very unique island. Now it's also district headquarters. And northern part of the Brahmaputra river is called Kerkutia River. Southern part is the Brahmaputra continuously enclosed. Very big island. That's the largest riverine island on the planet Earth. So that is the one. And so we looked at the Meghalaya Plateau, Hamren Plateau, that's the western part of Karbi. Karbi Anglang Plateau, that's the eastern part, that is the separated by the Kelang Basin, as the Kapili River Basin essentially, and Mikir Hills northern part close to Kaziranga, and southern part is the Rengma Hills. Then the Kalong River Basin, when Brahmaputra River north of this Golaghat and Jorhat region is again a branch that is called Kolong. Northern part of, there are a couple of branches of Brahmaputra, and in addition to the main Brahmaputra River, Kerkutia is one that forms the Majuli Island, the combination. Southern part, other downstream is called a Kolong River is formed. Kapili River joins there. It's also sometimes considered as a branch of Brahmaputra River because the Kaziranga, the Mikir Hills, Rengma Hills, they are the southern part of it. So here, what are these towns in this? The Kalong Basin, historic Navagang district, now Moregaon Plain, Marigaon. This is typo here, Marigaon. That is the Kaliabor region, the towns Kaliabor. And Kaliabor is a very historical city where the great Assamese Yoda, great warrior Lachit Barphukan has passed away just 1 year after Battle of Saraigat. He is Avashesa, he is the mortal remains are buried there in Kaliabor. That's the Misa and Kumtoli and Sonabari and Samalguri and Purinangudam. These are the major urban centers there. Then we broadly talk about the Purbanchal Hills and Patkai Hills and Arunachala Hills and Bhutanese hilly areas of these Shivaliks. So this is the Kalang River Basin, Kalang Valley, small valley. This is the coming river Jia Barali. There will be somewhere. Tejpur town, the historic. Then you can see the Bhutanese hills here. This is the part of Himalayas and Arunachala hills here. Misi and Mishmi and all those things I will not cover here, not complicate the issue. And the eastern part is the Purbanchal. Patkai is one important hills. Patkai Pass is also there. There is a town called Lido, that is the last railway station in this area, or perhaps the eastern part of Bharat itself. And the Rajarshi later, the Sukapa, came from, this is the Myanmar and Brahmadesha, Burma. He came as invader, later integrated very well and developed the Ahom kingdom, Gurgon and Rangapur, Chardev and all these areas here, Patkai Hills, Purvanchal region and Barel region. This we covered before. So this is the historic, broadly understanding the Koch kingdom here. This is Assam. This is the Ahom's rule there. Ahom rule never penetrated into the Goalpara district. That's the west of the Manas River. Kaliabor, where we can see where Lachit Barphukan is buried. Hazo is other historical city. Dimapur, Kachari people ruled there. Jayantipur and Maibang, later their capital of Kacharis, Nagas. And historical kingdoms of Sadia, Chutia here. Barobuyans ruled there. And this is the modern after Treaty of Andaboo and British annexation. And this is the historic district. There are only Goalpara and Kamrup. Spellings may be different because the systemization of the geographical knowledge, British spelt like that. Gwalpara west of Manas River, Kamrup west of Barnadi and Darang and Lakhimpur and Shivsagar. They have put Sadia, later is Sadia district, and Nagas and Manipur princely state and Tripura and also on Kutch and Jaintia. Remember some of the district boundaries, these things can vary. Mymensingh Singh district, Sylhet and Dakeshwari and so on. Excuse me. And this is the historic Assam province so that you can have a broader understanding. And this is the British colonial time. And this is the Bengal province, Bengal presidency later province, Gwalpara, Kamrupa, Darang, and Lakhimpur, and Shivsagar, and Kachar, Sylhet. Sylhet used to be part of Assam. This is the Arunachal Nipa area, Northeast Frontier Agency. That is different from Northwest Frontier Province. That is the Parishapura, Peshawar, Jamred, and that is the modern Khyber region, Pakhtunkhwa region, Sadia Basin. And you can see. And so, if you look at this region broadly, you will get a. This is the Meghalaya Plateau region. There is the extension of the Deccan Plateau region because the Malda Gap that beyond the Rajmahal Hills here forms the Malda Gap. So western part is the Garo Hills, the Khasi Hills and Jaintia. Remember Jammu Kashmir, Jaintia and Kashmir. Eastern part is called Hamren Plateau because that is the geopolitical entity in Assam. So this is the Mikir Plateau. This is the Kapili River Basin here, Kapili River Basin. Northern part is small Kalang River Basin here. This is the Bhutanese Hills, Arunachal Pradesh Hills. This is the Patkai Mountain Ranges. This is the Bareil Ranges. You can see the beautiful Manipur Valley. This is the Impal Valley, and west is the Animatol Mountains, and further west is the West Manipur Mountains. That forms the gorge between the Barak Gorge goes there. You can see the fascinating Sadia Basin here, Dubri here, and Tista River here. Sankos, the border between Bengali speaking, that is the Koch Bihar Jalpaiguri regions, Aliyapur and eastern Gwalpara region. You can see the Manas River, that's the Gwalpara region. Barnadi here. These are the, we see the spurs here. Here is not that much clear. We have seen the spurs there. And you can see that one. This is the plateau. Karbi Anglang Plateau East, Hamren Plateau, that's the western part, Kapili River Basin here, and we will be exploring these in detail in the various aspects. The Lido, the last part of the railway station here, after British during the World War II, when the Japanese army occupied Singapore and Burma, and they have, and Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose was there, and he entered in Assam at that time. They built a roadway to connect to the China for the supplies, the war material supply. This is called the Stillwell Road also. This is the Brahmaputra River, historic Brahmaputra River. So this northern part especially was a part of Bhutanese kingdom after 1665. British and Bhutanese the treaty was signed, the Treaty of Sinchula, and this region was given to the British East India Company Bahadur and added to the Assam, the Gwalpara district, and made now part of the Assam. You can see the way that the fort where the war was fought, the Diotang, Devangiri. That's the Diotang, that's the border between the Bodoland area today, northern part, that is the Baksa and all those regions, Tamulpur, Baksa, and Diotang Fort, the Treaty of Sanchula, and Bhutanese Wars, that is the Duars region. Essentially, that what we look today, and the next part we'll talking about the political aspects of Assam, the districts, the historic districts and taluks. Before that, I will take you certain areas so that you can, that may be more beneficial what we talked about rather than just remembering. I will show you the name of the towns. They were named after the river valleys. You see, and Dudnai. Dudhnai here, the Dudhnai River Basin. Kishnai, it is not here, but the town is there, Kishnai. There is the Boko River here, and all those. This is the Manakchar and the Jinjiram River, and sometimes you can see the, perhaps we can see the Kishnai here. Is in the historic Gwalpara district. Dudhnai, that's the river, also town, headquarters, urban center. You should see Kishnai. You can see the Kishnai. The town Krishnai or Kishnai spelled varyingly. So that's the one. Kulsi River here. So that's what we looked at, Mitrana, and hope this will be very productive and understand the fascinating, the land of Raja Shukapa. That is we covered physiographic regions of Assam. We'll take up the political geography in the next time. And if you liked these presentations, if you can put your comments, or even you can bring them to the notice of your friends, so that this knowledge reaches many people. Your presenter, Dr. J. Reddy, Jogari Tirupati Reddy at South Asia Maps Education Channel.